Welcome to your daily soul session with me, Sarah, episode 79. Hashtag more soul sessions. You can also find us at moresoulsessions.com. So, speaking to this lovely lady I met over the weekend, and she is already working with a coach, which I love because I don't meet many people who work with a coach. And it's such a shame because seriously, we all need a life coach in our lives. It would make the world of difference to the world if we each had a place to be more conscious because, let's face it, school does not teach us anything about it. And I was sharing to her two things I didn't really even know. Oh, I'm outside on my porch and there's a van going by. Two things that I didn't even know were a principle in my business and with my clients, and that is to be really wary of using or answering the question why, and definitely using the word because. Why? Because we tend to end up in the past and we tend to go over things again and again and again. And sometimes, right, that can be useful, but oftentimes it just keeps us stuck there and it allows us to beat ourselves up instead of asking the question, what can I learn from this? Or what's next? Or what's the opportunity here? Those are so much more productive questions so we can get out of that place that we're stuck in. I mean, that's the point, right? We're fed up of where we are and we want to change our state. So why not change the question and look to the future and see how we can start to change and take responsibility for our behavior? And because, well, we all have the need to over-explain ourselves. We feel like if we're going to say no to someone, we have to tell them why. Or, we have to say, because such and such is going to happen. And the reality is we don't have to explain ourselves. We don't owe anything to anybody, right? We can just say, no, thank you, and move on. We can also say, yes, please, and not have to explain ourselves either. It's such a scary thing to think that, we don't owe anything to anybody. If we can go around with a generous assumption of what other people are thinking and believing, then it makes it so much easier not to have to explain ourselves. But the trap we all get caught in, me included, is that we think people are thinking the worst of us. And you know what? It may be true. It may not be. And most of the time, it's not, because they are so much more wrapped up in themselves than they are us. And whenever we say no, or we upset somebody, or we think we might have hurt their feelings, it's about them most of the time. Their reaction is about them. It's not about us. So why and because, be really wary of them. That is my soul session for the day. And also want to let you know that in, I think it's 12 days, I'm also holding my next Soul Sessions, the retreat. It's an intimate one-day event for women only, where we explore this idea of truth-telling. We're all so used to staying on the surface, and if you're following me, you're probably also used to really digging down some levels. Well, we're going to excavate all the way to the bottom and tell our deepest truths, because it's that way that we can get rid of shame, and it's that way that we can experience a life that's full of freedom. It's a day that's really deep. It's fun. We'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll connect together. It's absolutely fantastic. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the testimonials on the retreat page on my website from other women who have attended in the past. You can also grab your ticket right on my site at the retreat page too. Mwah! I love you, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.